Let's focus first on Chelsea against Arsenal. I'll actually be at Stamford Bridge for that big London derby. Really looking forward to this one because are Chelsea going to react well after that loss against Brighton? That was an absolute hammering they took Graham Potter at his former club. And Nick, I'm going to come to you first. I don't really know what Chelsea's best lineup is, best formation. Obviously, they've been hit hard by injuries, and it's tough to deal with, but it's just a bit of a mismatch. He's only lost one of his first 11 games in charge, Graham Potter, which is an incredible record. But just haven't really hit top gear, have they, Chelsea? So what are you expecting from them going into this big game against Arsenal, who are sitting top of the table, flying high? So obviously Chelsea would like to just put them down in their place, right, a little bit.
Yeah, first things first, a little bit of USMNT residue. Pulisic kept on the bench to start the game, so I think maybe we get another look at him this week, which I'm excited about. But Arsenal, to me, thinking about Chelsea and what works the best for Chelsea is to be in a dogged midfield scrap that forces the best out of them. And I think this is a good opportunity for Chelsea to exert Kovacic, or excuse me, I think I said it wrong. I tend to do that in these situations. In the midfield, I really think this is a good opportunity for Chelsea to take control of the hard edge parts of it.
They'll have to.
Yeah,
they're going to have to if they're going to slow down this Arsenal team in the way that this Arsenal team does not play slow. They do not take time to get the ball up the field. They do not take time to get the ball into the penalty area. They will be on you immediately. And the balance that I think Potter and it's similar to what Conte is struggling with at Spurs is the balance between keeping possession to relieve pressure off your defense and having possession be the cause for pressure on your defense. Like Chelsea, I think, are going to, especially with the injuries and the way that the midfield has been hit, the back line has been hit as well. Like those are the areas that I think they're really going to struggle. And so they might have to go a little bit more direct in this game. And that is, is there anything that's more anti-Graham Potter than going direct up to a forward? But I don't see another way for them to play around the energy that Arsenal are going to bring to this game.
Yeah, that's not Potter ball, is it, at all? But talking about Arteta ball, Arsenal are they have a very clear identity and idea of who they are and how they play. And that comes with them being there for obviously many years, picking the players, being patient, which they should be applauded for. Hammered Nottingham Forest last time out to kind of allay any fears that they were slowing down and maybe were feeling a bit fatigued. 2 points clear at the top heading into this weekend. Maybe, Nick, do they have a stronger squad than we perhaps thought they were? If Gabby Jesus goes down, still not sure how that will play out, or Xhaka and Partey, it's still a bit of a weakness there if one of those guys goes down. But they're looking a bit stronger than I thought. And the only issue I have going into this game for Arsenal is that they could dominate possession. But like Andy mentioned there, Chelsea have players in Aubameyang, Sterling, Pulisic, Mount. They can hurt you on the counter, and that's exactly what Manchester United did to Arsenal in their only defeat so far this season. So they got to just kind of watch out for that a little bit and maybe not be too gung-ho, because Andy's right. They start games really, really well. So often this season, they've been 1-0 up inside the first 9-10 minutes, and then that draws the other team out and allows Arsenal to be at their best. So this is going to be a really interesting battle to see how much Arsenal's progressed, right?
It is. I like them here. I like them for every single reason aside from home field, which obviously the game isn't there, and that Chelsea was stung. Chelsea was stung at the weekend, and I realize there will be Champions League in between there, but I can't make an argument against Arsenal. It's that sort of X factor variable that makes me nervous about this game. Jesus is due. And I don't mean due as like he's just not finishing his chances, but he's still playing exceptionally well. Yeah, he's creating chances. He is enabling his teammates. He is jumping into the spotlight. And I kind of expect him to have a couple of goals this weekend.
Well, they're a big prediction from Nick Mendola. What's your score prediction, Nick Mendola, for this one?
I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
Nice. Andy, you agree?
Yeah, 1-0 Arsenal. I do think Chelsea succeed at really kind of making it an ugly game and making it a quick game, a short game, the run game of American football kind of cliche, where they just make the game as short and quick as possible. It gives them, I think, the best opportunity to win.
I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. I just think this is the time now for them to step up. And I think Chelsea is still early in their progression under Graham Potter, have a few injuries. It's a good time for Arsenal to play Chelsea right now. So there you go. Hat trick of win predictions for Arsenal. Head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for the latest and how to watch information, team news preview. Ahead of this big London derby, I'll be there at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. Chelsea against Arsenal, always a big game. And especially now when you think Arsenal are 10 points clear of Chelsea heading into this one. Pretty much if they win this, that's a big old gap to claw back for Chelsea. So, yeah, it's always a fun one when these two teams clash. And it usually gets a bit feisty in and around the manager's area, benches, and on the pitch as well. So it'll be a fun one for sure.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.